What to buy, what to buy. Wheels, honestly, are what make a car as far as the outside appearance. And I will argue this with anybody, but I think wheels are more important than paint. Second in line is gonna be your stance. You can have an ugly car that's all rusted up. If it's lowered and it's got the right wheels on it, it's a looker. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Wheels are super important. So this got me to thinking, let's do like a top 5, top 7, I don't know, maybe even top 10 video of my favorite wheels from LMR. First off, let's go ahead and talk about a few of the obvious. All right, so first off, my pick, and these are not in any particular order. I'll probably talk about my absolute favorite wheels, but for the most part, these right here are gonna be a go-to for me. These are the 0304 Cobra anniversary wheels, and I'll put everything up on the screen for you guys so you can see the prices and everything else. Now, these wheels to me are just iconic at this point. You know, they came on the anniversary edition Cobras, and ever since then I have fallen in love with them. Now, I want to talk about fitment with these. These things fit fine even with quad shocks. You have to be careful on your tire selection. I always go 275s on the back of these on these 10-inch wheels because they seem to clear. If they're in too far for you and you want to bring them out, the only thing you have to do is put wheel studs in your car and then a spacer. Now, I know Neo just covered this because we actually talked about it. If you guys want to know more about that, go over to Neo Mustangs, check him out. He talked about the whole, you know, wheel stud and spacer deal. Trust me, guys, it's not a bad idea at all. That's what's been done to the Calypso, and it allows us to perfect that stance. These also can be bought in 4 and 5 lug. So next up are going to be your drag comp wheels. Now, these things just got released, I think, early this year in 2021, and they are a must-have, guys. I'm telling you, if you want a drag wheel on a budget, it's the stuff I have to deal with. If you want a drag wheel on a budget, these are a really good wheel. Now, let's go ahead and be honest here. These are a cast wheel. These are not some billet forged wheel. They're not super light. That's not what you're going for here. If you want to be able to put a big tire on the back of your car and a skinny tire on the front of your car and look good doing it, in my opinion, these are a great option. These also come in 5 lug as well. They come in 15s in the front and also 17s. These are obviously the 17s. I think this is the go-to entry level kind of way into the bigs and littles, the drag setup. I hate saying this, but the drag pack. I have to include that because people are calling it the drag pack now, but I just personally think these are awesome wheels. Now, all of my wheels are dirty at the moment, but trust me, they clean up very, very nice. All right, so let's go in the shop and talk about a few others. All right, so up on the shelf, you can see 2 different sets of wheels. So we're obviously going to talk about the hot mesh wheels. These things are just hot. They're cool, but they're not for everybody. And I'm fully aware of that. If you are not into the old school look, these may not be the wheels for you, but for me, they're timeless. I love them. They came on these cars back in the 80s on the Saleens. I love these, so I'll put up all the sizes for you guys. They also come in black as well. You got to show love for the 93 Cobra wheels, and LMR has got these things in 4 and 5 lug. These are beautiful, but they don't belong on every car. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've seen them on coupes that look good. I've seen them on, you know, LX hatchbacks. I've seen them obviously on Cobras, but for me, you have to have the right combo for these wheels to look right. Same as the hot mesh wheels, but these are a good looking wheel. You either hate the 93 Cobra wheels or you love them. The issue that I've seen is a lot of people that truly love these wheels and want to put them on their car, put them on the wrong paint scheme, I should say, paint scheme. Those particular wheels, the 93 Cobra wheels, to me, don't look the best on a 2-tone paint job, or at least not on a red and silver. Now, on a solid color, you can't go wrong with those wheels. You can put them on anything you want to. Just be mindful of the 2-tone paint job. That's just my opinion. You guys do you. These wheels are right here, and I'll put them up on the screen so you can see a better picture. But the pony wheels in 17s, oh my God. These things are hot. I love them, love them, love them. They are some of my favorite wheels. These wheels to me just go perfectly almost on any paint scheme, any color, any body style. I just absolutely love them. And they get wide in the back. I'm telling you, to me, you cannot go wrong with pony wheels. Now, this is what's new to me. I've heard that there are people that don't like pony wheels. There are people out there that hate pony wheels. Andrew's one of them. I'm gonna disown him if he doesn't come around at some point, because before that, it was the turbines. Now look guys, it's no secret, I don't care for the turbines. Never really did, but maybe we can get LMR at some point to make us a set of 17-inch revised turbines. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway, going back to the pony wheels, I think they're perfect for most people. They really are. They're safe. You're not gonna change the look of your car a whole lot. The 17s are even better because it gives your car a different look, but it's like people can't put their finger on it. They're like, why does that car look better than that car? They both have the same wheels. Well, they may have the same style wheels, but one with 16s and one with 17s, in my opinion, the 17s are gonna always look better. There's nothing wrong with 16-inch ponies, but to me, you get that 17-inch pony look with the staggered setup. Oh my God, with the big wide tires in the back, that's money. So guys, that is definitely one of my top picks. Yes, up next, the standard 0304 Cobra wheel. Oh yeah, boy. I remember these wheels whenever they first came out back in the day, right after the Terminator came out. Like, these wheels were available almost instantly, and they were one of my favorite wheels because they have a classic 5-star look to them. If you guys don't know, you go back to the 80s and 90s, hammers and 5-stars were pretty popular, and they all came in like 14s and 15s and things like that. Eventually you were able to get them in like 16s and 17s, but nothing like what these wheels were. These wheels took that 5-star classic look that we all loved, and they just made it better. Now these wheels also come in 4 and 5 lug as well. You can get them staggered, you can get them wide in the back, and there again, no major rubbing issues if you don't get crazy with the tire and you stick with the 275. You take your quad shocks off, maybe you have to roll your fender a little bit. So every car is going to vary on this, guys. So let me touch on this real quick. Like these rear ends, especially if the bushings are worn out in your control arms, tend to kind of want to sit to one side or the other. Also, if you have torque box damage, it can cause the rear end to not sit perfectly square. Be mindful of any purchase that you make when you get into the 10-inch wheel width in the back. Be mindful of it because you're starting to close that gap up, right? So if you had this much gap on each side of your wheel, now you're down to something like this, and if that rear end has shifted a little bit to one side or the other, then that could pose a problem. Just be mindful of it, guys. That's all I'm saying. Those wheels are no different than any of the others. Pretty much all of these offsets are very, very close to one another, but that is a go-to. To me, those look sick on a two-tone Fox. I love those wheels on a two-tone. As a matter of fact, that was probably my second choice for the Retro Fox whenever we picked wheels out. They're not gonna offend anybody. Those wheels just look sick. Next up, the drag lights. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I do love the nostalgic look and value that those things carry. They're not a wheel I would normally pick, but this is the thing, I love to see them on someone's car. If I see a super clean Fox body and it's got a nice set of those wheels, like new, and they have the little red plugs, if they're the universal ones, you know, and they have the little red plugs that go in there around the wheels, or black, it just, I don't know, it just takes me back and it looks super good. And they are a lightweight wheel. They're not the cheapest, but you're paying for what's been around and what's been proven. So that would be another choice for me. All right, let's move on. The Saleen SC wheels. Oh boy, were these a game changer. And they came out recently. Let me talk to you why they were a game changer. An 18-inch version of these wheels. Guys, good luck finding an 18-inch 4-lug wheel specifically made for your Fox body. It's just not out there. Boy, when they dropped these, I went crazy. Why do I not have a set? I don't know. I honestly do not know. I've been wanting a set forever and ever. But trust me, I've got something in the works. You have the riveted style, and then you have the non-riveted style. I personally like the rivets. I really do. I think it adds to the wheel. And of course, you can get the rivets in black and in gray. As you can see, you can get these in 17s and in 18s. This is a dope wheel. I mean, it is a dope ass wheel. I don't know what else to say about it. So they took the old Saleen SC wheels, they upgraded them, they made them into an 18-inch version, and they added rivets to it. I know, like, typically I stay away from wheels with rivets. I love these wheels, love them. Now, this is the thing with these wheels. They don't look good on every car, in my personal opinion. I had a coupe on the channel, actually, that had these wheels on it, and they were in the 18-inch version, and honestly, they looked sick. If you're gonna choose to run these wheels, the car needs to be set down. They're 18s. That's just a different style, it's a different look, and it demands a different stance from you. So you're gonna be running a shorter tire, the car needs to be on down. Now this is just my opinion, and I know a lot of you guys absolutely hate 18-inch wheels on Fox bodies. I feel sorry for you. I'm sorry that you feel that way, because you are missing out on the 18-inch wheel game with the Fox bodies. There's not many out there, unless you go into 5 lug, of course, but they look good. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to share some of my favorite wheels from LMR. I'm a wheel guy. I love different wheels, so I'm always back and forth. That's why I keep all of my stuff. So today we were obviously only talking about 4 lug. Some of these wheels are available in 5 lug as well, but our next video we will cover my favorite 5 lug wheels. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go ahead, wrap this one up, and as always, thanks for watching.